Let's go.
Now this is my grocery haul. And you're probably wondering, why do I look like I'm struggling carrying this? Is because I am. I reckon that this probably weighs... about 13 to 14 kilos, but let's go weigh it on my scale. Yeah, this thing is pretty big. Let's weigh this bad boy. 13.1. Hey, that's pretty close. Honestly, my car thought that there was someone sitting in my front seat and it kept beeping at me and I kept wondering why. I was like, well, they're not wearing their seatbelts. Like, I can't put a seatbelt on my groceries, guys, please. But nevertheless, let's break this down. So this is actually my first time buying these. I am gonna start incorporating a bit more of mushrooms into my diet simply because they are just that good for you. I used to hate mushrooms, but now I'm growing to absolutely love them. So 375 grams worth of mushrooms. I got cherry tomatoes. And again, these are something that I absolutely hated back in the States, but for some reason, the Australian Solano naturally sweetened tomatoes are just smacking. So I basically use that for my breakfast or something that I just want to necessarily snack on, whatever I feel like. But those are absolutely perfect for snacking because they are super low in calories. Another big binge that I've been going on is halloumi. Okay, a lot of people actually haven't heard of halloumi, especially people in the States. But it is a grilling cheese basically, and it's pretty good for you in terms of the protein and fat content. The sodium is extremely high. That's why we get salt reduced, but even the salt reduced is pretty high, so be careful on that. 2 cans of black beans, really good for you, good, high in fiber. Now moving on, now another staple of mine. So instead of getting the whole natural yogurt, I got the fat-free this time. I just want to see how different it not only tastes, but how I feel after eating it and see if I'm satiated, stuff like that. But this is a trial run. Normally I get the whole milk Greek yogurt, but this is fat-free, so not really bothered about it. I don't even know if this is Greek yogurt. It's natural, it doesn't even say Greek. So I don't even know what I got, but that's all right. Fat-free Greek yogurt, I think. Or just regular yogurt, I don't know. Moving on, these are another staples of mine. Organic almond milk. I've been learning a lot lately about what it goes into your food and what you are really eating. So this has filtered water, organic whole grain activated. I can't even speak. This has filtered water, organic whole activated almonds, organic brown rice, plant calcium, and sea salt. So if you do pick these things up and look at them, a lot of the other products have, whether it be sunflower oil, canola oil, or some sort of oil that is extremely processed and is not very good for you. So be mindful about the things that you pick up because a good majority of the time, sometimes sugar will be the first thing on that list. So be careful with that. Now these are kind of my little guilty pleasure here. These have no added sugar to them. They have good source of protein, low fat, high in carbs, and I get the no added sugar into them simply because less sugar, the better, especially for me and the way that I like to eat my food. These are not necessarily the best for you, but they're pretty good and they're really quick. You can just bust open a can and guess what? You're munching on some beans. So that's perfect. Now, the motherload of the motherload. One of my philosophies is when you see something on sale that you always buy, pick up as much as you possibly can, simply because you know you're gonna eat them. So 36 cans worth of regular tuna in natural spring water. The reason why I get natural spring water and not the ones in oils or the ones with chili flavoring or anything like that is again because they put the sunflower oil or they put the canola oil in there, which is refined, and it is bad for you. Now that you have seen my grocery haul, let's make something with some of the ingredients that I bought today and some of the ingredients that I have in the fridge already. So let's get to that.
A decade of service to those desperately in need.
All right, I'm gonna start off with cooking one of my favorite dishes. You're gonna start off with a couple of eggs, some asparagus, some mushrooms now, because like I said, I'm gonna start adding that in. I got a little bit extra broccoli and my halloumi with some Solano tomato. Got a leafy green mix for the base, and let's get started, baby. Let's go. So obviously you're gonna need a cutting board and a knife to chop the stuff up. I start by cutting the halloumi into nice small pieces so they cook evenly. I got the asparagus. Don't try cutting 5 with the dull knife. Cut 3 at a time. Keep it nice and easy with the broccoli. Keep them nice and small so you can get easy pieces. I honestly didn't know how to chop these up, so I was sitting there low-key tweaking for a second, but that's all right. So just finally slice those bad boys up, then grab a handful of Solano tomatoes and you're good to go. So I do all my cooking with extra virgin olive oil, so while we get that heated up, we can move over to the eggs and get those ready and popping. So get them nice and whipped up, and then as soon as the oil is hot, get the halloumi and start off with that. Obviously you see right here, it is not very colored, so I want to get nice and crispy because that's just the way I like them. Perfect. So I'm going to flip those bad boys over and then toss them off. Then immediately into the pan go the veggies, let those simmer for a bit. We can get started on the base now with the leafy green mix. Get a nice good handful of that. By the time you finish with that, you can go back to your veggies and boom, bada bing, bada boom. Come back and then, oh, guess what? Put your eggs in the same pan because to keep it nice and easy over here. As soon as the eggs are nice and finished, you can cook them any which way you want, but I like them scrambled. Now you toss on your halloumi, get your chili and your pepper, and put that on there, and here's the end result. So check it out. This looks absolutely amazing. I shall put up the calories, the fat, the protein, all that stuff up on the screen so you can check out, see exactly what it is that you're eating and how much of it. This looks like a lot of food. It is, but it is very low calorie because it is just a lot of good whole foods for you. Nevertheless, let's take the first bite and see what it tastes like. I already know what it's gonna taste like because I have it every single day and it is just wonderful. I'm interested to see what the flavors like the mushroom and broccoli will bring out, so let's try it.
Well, that is delicious.
Awesome.
Now, whose recipe is that?
Mine.
Wow, absolutely amazing. But I'm really shocking myself here because not only like 3 weeks ago I did not really know how to cook, so I'm kind of shocking myself. The leafy greens, the asparagus, the broccoli, the tomatoes, they all just complement each other. The eggs is a good protein source. The halloumi has good source of fat and protein. It is just all around just, mouth-watering. Definitely go try it out. It is absolutely amazing and it's super good for you. Usually I'll put some avocado on top of it, but unfortunately I just don't have any ripe ones at the moment, so they're all super hard. Nevertheless, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the dish and let me know if you try it out yourself. I shall catch you in the next one. Later. Genuine props to the people who can consistently put out food content, because man, that is tough. I'm just not that good at cooking yet, so it takes me way too long. By the time I get to my food, it's like, oh, it's like lukewarm.